Hi, my name is Jim Mullaney from SciTech Process Solutions. Today is Monday, April 2nd, 2018. Today I'm doing a quick video source inspection on a semi-tool ST-270 spin rinse dryer. For the privacy of our customers, we don't give their names out on our videos. We do reference the purchase order number though. It's 170671. And this system was for a fully remanufactured ST-270 spin rinse dryer. They actually have 4 rotors. They have for the PA7220M, the PA82, PA18239M, and the PA18250MB. That's a 2, 3, 4, and 5 inch. For the speed of the video, I'm only running 1 rotor. We've run all the rotors. They completely run perfect. All the rotors are balanced for a full load. So what I've done now is I've actually put in the 5 inch, which is the heaviest load. This customer purchased systems from us before, and they have a combination of Vertec and semi-tool rotors. So this system's a little bit different, which it has a 240 backplate in there, which can also, with the 5th hole, accommodate the Vertec or the semi-tool rotors. The system's gone through our complete remanufacturing site. What we do is we take the system. If you look over here, there's a couple more systems that are in wet test right now. The systems are built in our dry manufacturing. They're stripped down to the component level. The bowls are sent out. The manifolds are sent out. A lot of the electrical, the stainless steel pieces are sent out. We reprocess the bowl and have it sent back. We go through and we rebuild the motors. We check the heater blankets. We put in new windows, new door seals, new grommets, new bowl seal, new door seals, new window, etc. We check the heating blankets to make sure they're working well. Once they're built in our dry manufacturing, they're then tested with, and have a quality control by another technician. Once they pass that, they're brought into wet test where the DI water is hooked up. They get re-debugged if there's any leaks because of fittings and so forth. They run process runs here. They then have a second quality control checklist. And once that's done, we then move it and we put it in its final configuration. So this system now is actually in its poly configuration. The 270, 2 means it's a tabletop system. The 7 means it can handle up to 6-inch wafers. However, this backplate, being a 240 backplate, will only handle up to 5-inch using the Vertec rotor. This is the serial number, SRD 01061. After we're done with the video, this will be affixed to the back of the machine. This will be used for all warranty information. We also have on the back of the machine our sticker for all our spare parts and service. The nice thing about how we do our remanufacturing is if you take the poly off, all the parts that are consumables, that are replacements, have a SciTech part number on them. That way you don't have to worry about trying to do a cross-reference on the web, try to find out what an old ACR valve number is. We do a straight cross-reference and have every part labeled so for ease of purchasing. For the options on this tool, I can see it has water recirculation. That's back here. There's no resistivity. And there is no anti-static. Those are the plugs there. So this system uses the 328 controller. It's the traditional controller. This is kind of a standard recipe. 60 seconds rinse, 30 seconds dry 1, and 210 seconds dry 2. I'll, after I start the process, review what these process lines are. So you simply take the wafer. Oh, since this is a Vertec rotor, Vertec does H-bar out, semi-tool does H-bar in. So you just have to know what rotor you have. Load the cassette, the rotor, and hit start. In the semi-tool traditional process, they do a re-rinse. In the perfect world, the wafers come to the rinser dryer already clean out of the wet sink. However, this for quality control, you can have a variable rinse. In our case, we have 60 seconds. Then it moves into dry 1. Dry 1 is a high RPM spin where it slings the water off the wafer, the cassette, and the rotor. And then we move into dry 2, which is a low RPM, which uses the centrifugal force, the heater blankets, and the hot end 2 to dry the wafers. There was many studies at semi-tool that showed that if you could reduce the RPMs in your dry cycles, you'll traditionally get way better particle counts. So as we have about another 15 seconds, and we'll move into the dry 1. And once that starts, I'll move into a little bit more of our support. Here we go. And you're going to see it ramp up to approximately 1800 RPM, between 18 and 2000. We keep it set up. What this does, it also blows all the water out of the line, so no water drips back into the process. Okay, we're at 1800 RPM thereabouts. There we go, right around 1800. And you can see it running nice and smooth. It's in great shape. And then what's going to do after another 12 seconds, it'll drop down to the low RPM. And then I'll talk about our support. Okay, now we're going to ramp back down slowly, and now for the next 3.5 minutes it's going to dry. So during this time I'll talk about our website and the products that we support. If you go to our website at www.scitechprocess.com, on the left hand side you'll see a lot of buttons for different things. The first 7 buttons are all semi-tool related. The first 3 are the actual tools themselves. This is a traditional ST unit. We also do the S units and the F units. And then the next 3 buttons after that is we have 100% spare parts on all the rinser dryers. Everything you see on this system, if you took it off, we can supply. We also do motor repairs, controller repairs. We have 100% spare parts. And the 5th button you see is on our support we have for the semi-tool SST, WST, SAT type tools. If you're on our website, you'll also notice we do quite a lot of front-end wafer processing tools. Some of the major products we do are the Integris box washers. We currently have a backlog of 5 systems. We're the U.S. Leader in those. And we have companies now placing orders ahead of time, even though we don't have the tools. They know we do approximately 6 to 8 a year, and they're placing the orders just to be in line because they're so hard to come by. We also do a lot of the traditional mask and wafer scrubbers. That would be the Ultra T, Ultra Tech, KNS, and so forth. Those are the single wafer mask and wafer scrubbers. We do quite a lot of those. One thing that you'll see when you go to our website is this is the traditional ST controller. If you have the newer systems, the S model systems, SciTech has a new called the Slick Device S1. It's the most enhanced graphical interface controller you can find in the world. It is an intelligent controller. It does data acquisition, does data monitoring. When anyone that has seen it on our website is buying that controller now. It turns out in the last 6 months, probably 90% of our orders, the customers have upgraded that controller right when they bought the refurbished tools from us. But if you go to our website, you'll also see we do Branson tools, we do Nanometrics tools. We just sold a Nanometrics 210 to a university on Friday. We do high and low power microscopes, the traditional Nikon lights, etc. So as you can see, we're a full rounded company in front-end wafer processing. Semi-tool is our main product line. We've done over 2,000 units since the inception of the company 20 years ago. So we're very proud of our support and the quality we have in our tools. Nobody can build a better tool than us on remanufacturing semi-tool spin wrench dryers. Okay, you got about another minute to go, 60 seconds. So what happens is the traditional semi-tool, at the end of the process, there's called a rotor stop positioner in the back. It's a piston that shoots out. It hits the cam in the back, and the cam has a flat on it, and it'll upright the rotor we call home position, which is 12 o'clock. At the end of the process, you'll see a 9 come up. That means it's in a countdown mode. Once it releases the door seal, it'll go to 0, and I'll be able to take out the wafers. What I like to do is always feel for the hot end too. It's right around 1 o'clock up here, the nozzles, and then take a look at the wafers. But I have right here a pretty traditional semi-tool process. In the fab, they might go a little bit higher, 60 seconds on dry one, maybe some longer rinses. But for the speed of these videos, we reduce it. Plus, we want to get a lot of burn-in time. We want to actuate valves, actuate motors, actuate RSPs, etc. Okay, so we're almost done here. And you'll see what I talk about when the 9 comes up. There we go, the 9. You saw the RPM is ramping back down now. These are basically a rheostat type controller, how you set your RPMs. So we have to wait now. The countdown is approximately 20 seconds. Different controllers, software versions have a little bit different waiting period. And it should be another couple seconds here, you'll see it. Alrighty, there we go, 1 to 0. You saw the rotor upright. Door should be released, it is. Feel for the hot end too, nice and warm, yep. Let's take a look at the wafers. They look good. Cassette's warm. Nice, okay. So, that will conclude this very simple source inspection of a fully remanufactured semi-tool ST-270 spin wrench dryer. We'll upload this video to our YouTube channel, send the customer a link today. If they give us the okay, we already have the crate and we can package this and have it shipped off for them tomorrow. If there's any questions, feel free to call us at 916-797-9000 and ask for anyone in our sales organization. Again, my name is Jim Mullaney and today is April 2nd, 2018. Thank you. Have a great day.